Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Do What You Love. Today I thought I would show you guys how easy it is to make your own shaker tags. I found these shaker tags at Hobby Lobby and there was 3 in a pack and they were $4.99 each. Of course I didn't pay that. I waited till, I could use my 40% off coupon. But everybody loves little shaker tags and they're adorable because you can add them to so many things. They're great for goodies to fill in your pocket letters and your flip books and things like that. And they're great for flip tags and all of that fun stuff that us paper crafters love. But to pay $4.99 for 3 shaker tags is a little outrageous. And I would have never bought these if I didn't have my 40% off coupon. I only have one of each left because I use these a lot in my goodies. I send these to people for goodies. And they're adorable. So I was sitting here thinking, shaker tags are really not that hard to make. So I thought today I would make some fun spring shaker tags and show you how easy they really, really are to make. So for me, the easiest thing is to pick a theme and run with it. If you guys have been with me for a long time, you know that I'm very theme orientated. So this actually was a Recollections Valentine's Day collection last year, not even this year, last year. But I love it and I think it screams spring. It just really is very springy to me. I understand the whole thing was based off of the love bug thing. But the little ladybugs here are just adorable. Even the butterfly and the snail and the little bumblebee, and it even has like the little fly, like you put the little dots to make it look like they were flying or crawling. Very springy, and this is a little mason jar. I think this is perfect for spring. What I really am going to focus on out of this pack is the ladybugs. I really love the 2 little ladybugs, and I do like the mason jar. So that is going to be my focal point. So everything I'm going to do is going to be kind of colored and centered around these ladybugs. And what I wanted to show you guys is that when you're making your shaker tags, you can use many different mediums to do it. And of course, you can just get plain cardstock paper. There is always an abundance of tags everywhere. So I buy most of my tags because I find them fairly cheap and they're fairly easy to buy at Hobby Lobby because I can get them for $1.99, and then if I use my 40% off coupon, they're cheap. So, and they come in all different kinds of sizes. You can get oval, you can get, I guess these are considered small. No, they're considered these medium. These are like the small ones, and then you can cut small ones out of paper that, cardstock paper, or you can have them white. You can have the more, I guess it's like manila envelope looking. You can decorate them with washi. I mean, there's just many, many, many different mediums, if you will, to create your own tag. Another thing I like to do is use scrap paper and make tags out of scrap paper and such like this. Such a great way to make tags as well. So however you guys feel your medium, your whatever you want to call it, to make your tag is what you want to use, then that's what you should do. You should definitely go for it. Today, I'm just going to use these simple white medium tags. And of course, you can go larger if you so choose. But I really think for me today, just to make something very simple that would be very easy to use in your scrapbooking. Number one, if you do junk journals or anything like that, these tags are great for that because they're going to fit almost anything. They'll fit in the back of pockets of pocket letters and flip books and things like that. So this is the size that I'm going to go for. I just wanted to show you though that there's many different things you can use for tags. And then I'm actually going to use this little piece of white cardstock here to stamp my images on. These are the tags I'm going to use. And then to take your tags from stark white, unless that's what you like. If that's what you like, then that's great. That's what you can use. But if you want to take your tags from stark white, which is what I'm going to do, I'm going to be doing a lot of inking Today, I'm going to ink up my tags and kind of do like a mixed media on them just to give them some color and some depth before I put my stamped images on them and fill them with shaker bits. But if you didn't want to do that, of course, you can buy tags that are already, you know, that have color to them and depth. You know, this is completely and totally up to you. I really like having a blank canvas and making them my own. So that's kind of what I'm going to do today. But again, when you're doing your creativity, you do it however you like. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 tags with you guys today. I'm going to try to use mostly red because, you know, we got ladybugs going on. But I'm going to try to do like an ombre looking tag. So I'm just very quickly going to ink these up and give them some color. So now I have my ombre looking tags, which I love. I love these colors. I think they're very cute, very different. I love that. Very springy to me. I wish you guys can see them in person. I don't think the camera really does them justice because to me they are very vibrant and beautiful. So the next step I'm going to do while I have my inks out is I'm just going to ink up a few of my little ladybugs that I have here. And I definitely want to use this one. And I like this one. I'm going to use that one. And I like the little jar here. And then what I think I'm going to do is actually move these over so that I can use the little squiggles with it. And then I know there's a smaller one. Here it is. Okay, for that guy. And then, what did he say? Very cute. I think I'm going to put one of these hearts down in that corner there. There we go. And then all I'm going to do is ink this up. And I think I'm going to stamp it 2 or 3 times. And we'll be ready to go. I'm going to use my Prisma colored pencils to give them life, and then I'm going to fussy cut them out, and we'll be ready to move on from there. cutouts and my tags done, all you need to do is get some plastic to make the shaker part. And I have tons of this stuff on hand, like Project Life sleeves. Let me just show you, like these kinds of sleeves. The tags will fit in here. If I can just get one. The tags will fit in here, and you can just use this as your plastic piece, things of that nature. I also have this. This is what I'm going to use today. You can get this. I don't know if the price is on here, but I believe it was like $1.99 at Walmart. And they are the mini binder sheet protectors. This either was from Walmart or Target. I can't remember now. But I use these a lot. I use these to do these kinds of things. I use them in my junk journaling. I use them to make my folders and things like that, my shaker folders and stuff like that, in my traveler's notebooks and things. So I always have these on hand, and these work great to make shaker tags. So what I do is I take the tag and I will stick it in the corner like this. I have to give it some room up here at the top, like that. And then I'll take my fuse tool and I'll make a line, and then I will stick the other tag in, and then I'll have two side by side. And then when I cut this off, I'll have room to put the third one. So one of these little mini binder sheets will do 3 tags for you. Very easy. I use them all the time. And then this is just something else I want to throw out there for you guys. Some people like to decorate their tag, like they'll take their tag and, like, say they did stamping, they may put their stamping right on the tag and then put it inside the sheet. You may want to stamp right on the tag. You could have done that. You could have done your mixed media and then taken your stamps and just stamped right on the tag. My feeling on that is once you put the image on the tag and then you put the shaker bits in, the shaker bits kind of sit over your images and you kind of lose them. That's my personal opinion. It doesn't mean that you can't do it, but my personal opinion is if you put the image on the tag, then load the shaker bits in, it's really hard to see the images that you want to come forward. So what I do is I do my mixed media on my tag, and I do my stamping, and guys, you don't have to do stamping. You can even use stickers. You can use stickers, and again, it's the same thing. Put stickers on the tag, but again, I feel like you're going to lose them once you put your shaker bits in. So I put my tags in these protector sheets. I use my fuse tool. I put my shaker bits in, fuse it off, and I put my images on the outside. So that is, or your stickers, either or. So that's completely up to you, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get these fused. What I usually do is I just follow the tag, I hold it, and I fuse right alongside the tag on the bottom first. Then I turn it around, and then I take it up. Right about there. Okay. And then when I cut this, the pocket will still be open for me to put my shaker bits in. And then I'm just going to slip the other tag in. I'm going to put them pretty close together. They don't have to be perfect, because once you cut them, you're not going to see any of that anyways. And then I'm just going to fuse it. Just like so. Okay, and then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut these out. Real quick. And then your third one will go in this way. Just like that. Okay. And then all I'll do is that I'll do the exact same thing, push it up against there. I'll fuse it to here. And then when I cut this part off, it'll become open. And then I'll have all 3 done. I should just do it instead of talking about it so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have my 3 little tags in their pouches. The next thing to do is put their shaker bits in. These are the shaker bits that I chose. Of course, we got some red, we got some white, I think a little pop of silver. Whoop, they're spilling. Don't do that on me now. And a little pop of gold stars. And I have these really big gold stars and then these smaller gold stars. So we're just going to do a little mix of everything. Little dish here that has all of these little goodies in it, and these are little buttons except for these little bows, but they're very springy and I think they're very cute. And I also have some just plain old buttons, so if you wanted to stick like a what is he, I want to call him a caterpillar but he's not, a snail a snail in there you could, or like a little bird in there, or the little owl in one of these in with the mix, or you want to throw some of these little buttons in there with the mix. I even have these little hearts in there you can throw in the mix. The only thing is, if you put these in there, which I could do one just like that, like we could do one with just the snail here, and I'll do this on the other 2. If you add these, you're more than likely are not going to add images on the outside of your shaker tag because they're going to be super hard to see. So let me show you what I mean. So in this cute little one here, I will throw this cute little snail in there, and I'll throw this cute little heart in there, and this cute little heart in there too. And then to add just a little bit more pink, I love this little button, and maybe one of the darker buttons like that. Okay, and just turn that guy around and stick them on down in there. Okay, now when you do that, it'll be very hard for you to then take, let's say, an image and stick it on there to be seen. Do you know what I mean? Because as you move these and shake them. So it's totally and completely up to you how you want to do that. I'm going to leave one with them in there, and I'm going to use the other 2 like I intended. And then I have another thing to do with these bows that I'm going to show you guys here in a minute. And then as I was playing around with these, I forgot totally and completely to do one step before I put these in here. And I'm really mad at myself that I did it because it's a really cool tip. And let me just show you real quick what I mean before I seal these. Okay, so because these are shaker tags, you could have written on the back to and from, like stamp it. That's what I would do. I would have stamped to and from on the back. And then you can just take a non-permanent marker and write their name on it. And then you can take rubbing alcohol and wipe off the non-permanent marker on the back, and the recipient of these tags can then therefore reuse them to somebody else, because the name can be removed, but because you stamped to and from on the back of the tag and it's sealed inside the plastic, that will remain, and you can just keep changing the name that you're sending the tag to many times, because rubbing alcohol will take it right off. And I totally completely forgot to stamp that on there when I was doing the stamping. But that is just a little tip. If you want to do these tags in that manner, it's super easy. Just stamp to and from on the back and then take a little non-permanent marker and write names on there. So just a little added tip. But now we're going to get ready to seal these up so that we can shake, shake, shake them. And there you go. There is your shaker tags. Though they look adorable. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to the tops of for this one. We're going to use one of the brads. Pop a hole through. Take some of this green baker's twine here. We'll pop it through. Just like so. 1, 2, 3. Then where that little, here he is. And we'll use another one of these little brads in there to keep all of our bits in. And like I said, you can use an eyelet. If you have a chomper, let me see if I have mine on hand to show you. I do. If you have one of these memory keeper chompers, you can definitely put a eyelet on your tag and that'll keep, you know, all of your bits inside of your shaker tag. But if you don't have one of these tools, which I know a lot of people don't because they are expensive, then little brads work perfect to keep things in place. And you can get these little recollection brads really, really cheap. You can get them from, you can get them from Hobby Lobby, you can get them from Michael's, and when they go on sale, you know, just load up because they're great for little projects like this. And these ones have little googly eyes. I don't know if you guys saw, but these have little googly eyes, and these are actually studded. And I got these on sale. I think I got them for 50% off. So I paid like 50, 60 cents or something like for them. So when stuff like that's on sale, you just load up and then you have it for little projects like this. And then the last thing to do for your shaker tag, of course, is you can leave it just like this. If this is something that, you know, you would enjoy and you like, or you can go ahead and add your little stamped images on it, you know, to give it a little bit of depth, to give it a little bit of color. You know, you can add one of these little guys. You know, this is why I put my images on the outside. I think you guys are understanding now, because so when you have your shaker, let me shake this up real good. When you have your shaker all shook up like this, if the images were down and stamped on the tag, they'd be super, super hard to see. Let me see if I can kind of zoom in a little bit for you guys so you guys can see a little better what I'm talking about. So if the images were stamped on the tag and you shook up your shaker, they'd be super hard to see. But if you put your images on the outside of the tag, then they are much, much easier to see, and you kind of get an idea of what your theme of your tag is all about. So something like that would be on the outside of your tag. Or, like I said, you can leave it just as is. You know, I can shake them up now. You can just shake them up and leave them. Or you can put some buttons and thicker things on the inside to use in your shaker and not put any images on the outside. So it is completely and totally up to you. It's however you guys want to use these. So to add my little images on to my shaker tag, I'm going to be using some Tomboy Aqua Liquid Glue. This works fantastic in my personal opinion. And you're just going to put this on however you feel. You just need to give this some time to dry. That's all this needs, but just make sure that you thoroughly cover it because this stuff usually works great on plastic. Another thing that you can do, which I'm blabbing my mouth, but another thing that you can do that works great, and it also will give this a little lift, is the 3D tape. You know, 3DM tape, it works fantastic. And you definitely know it's going to stick, which I'm going to do on this one. So all I do is I put the little image on the actual tape like so. And then I cut it out. With the backing still on. It's very easy. Just like so. And then all you do is you peel the backing off, which sometimes, I have to warn you guys, is a little easier than said than done. I don't know what it is about this 3M tape, but sometimes, it's hard to get off. But today it worked with me. Okay, and you're just going to stick, I think I'm actually going to make this ladybug going down, like off the jar. Like that, so that when I put down the, okay, and then now my little ladybug image is on the outside with the jar. Isn't that adorable? And it's a little shaker. And then, like I said, if I had remembered to put the to and from on the back, then this tag can be reused by the person that I send it to, whether I send it to them in a flip book or I send it to them in pocket letters or whatever the case may be. So that is how one looks. And I'm actually going to do something a little different with this one, because just to show you the variety. Like I said, you can use your own images that you color, or you can use stickers. I have these gorgeous spring stickers. I just think they are so beautiful. And I'm just going to pick one that I really, really think pops that with the little ladybug. And I really like this. I really think this speaks spring. And I like the clear background because it won't look like a sticker because of the shaker. So I'm just going to shake these out so it's a little flat. I'm trying to hold it where you guys can see. And then I'm just going to add the adorable little sticker right on the front of that with the little ladybug. I just think that is so adorable with the little ladybug. Okay, and then I have my other one, which has a little snail in it. And for that one, I'm actually going to add a little something on the outside, just simply because that's who I am. And I actually have little ladybugs, but I have a few left since my theme was kind of ladybug themed. And I really, it has like a yellow and red and has a lot of pink, so I really think like that one would probably look the best. I really like this one. I'm just going to stick this little ladybug on the outside, just like so. You can do this throughout all of them. This one has more yellow in it, so I want to use this one. You can put him right there. And the same thing with this one. I'm going to put him down in there. And then that carries through all three of them. Okay guys, they are finished. The last thing I just wanted to show you is that I remembered I got these awesome stickers from the Dollar Tree that just have awesome sentiments on them. And I love the gold because it'll pop the gold stars that we threw in there, and I just added little sentiments in each one. This one says hello. This one says be happy. Look at that little face down in there. I love that. The little snail, his little face. Oh, so cute. And then this one, I just put smile on it. And I really feel like that really finishes off these shaker tags because it really picks up the gold. So I just wanted to show you that instead of paying $4.99 for shaker tags that you can get from the store, which these are very cute, and if you have a coffee punch out, this is super simple to do. And this one also would be very simple to do because you're going to do the exact same thing. This doesn't even have an inside, as you can see. This doesn't even have an inside. So all you would do is basically the same thing. You would just cut yourself out a shaped looking tag, and then at the bottom you would just make a flag shape. Ooh, and they're falling apart. Look at that. The little sticky part must be not sticky, see? And they just used a little bit of 3M tape to stick something on the outside of this. I mean, how easy would it be to replicate this particular tag? It would be nothing to replicate that. And instead of paying $4.99 for 3 of them, you can make as many as you want. So my video today was just to show you that you can make your own shaker tags at home if you have a fuse tool. It really is not that hard. It's very simple. I think these turned out super, super, super cute. You definitely got the shaking going on. I love the colors. I love how spring it is, and I don't know, to me, they look adorable. You guys let me know down in the comments. So I'm gonna go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my little take on making your own shaker tags at home. I hope you try it for yourself. I tried to give you different ways by stamping, using bits on the inside, like your larger buttons. So stinking cute, I love them. Or using stickers. And I think they turned out adorable. Guys, I hope you have a great, blessed day. Thanks so much again for joining me. Always do what you love, and I'll be talking to you in the next video. Until then, as always, take care of you. Bye.